What's up with the bull? We game all night. What up with you? Chilling, tapped in. Yeah, I'm trying to let some people come in here before I talk about the few things I wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying? How was New Year's? Yo, y'all been paying attention to what's going on? New Year's was good, just with the fan. All right. Y'all watch that latest video? Yo, y'all been paying attention. Y'all seen the most recent video I uploaded, man. Y'all see how this Reed and the real Mark Money 215. I was it's getting a little deeper. You know what I'm saying? It's getting personal. Niggas discussing niggas females that they with. Reed. Reed saying niggas been on this Frank for 10 years. Like, you know what I mean? So like going on. I was just trying to show niggas like, yo, boy really was around. Like, you know what I mean? For the people that didn't know, I had to go look into some things. Like, hold up. So if y'all can see, right, uploaded a video. I titled it "Reeddollaz Response to the Boy Mark Money." Right, like as y'all know, me and the boy, my mother's other son, we fell out, right, for things that's deeper than rap. You know what I'm saying? Way deeper than rap. You know what I mean? Um, Reed and the bull, they fell out. They was like brothers. You know what I'm saying? It don't change the fact that me and the boy Easy and shit. We come from the same mom, but we don't, we fell out. That's what it is, right? They don't come from the same mom, but they been rocking. They been rocking for years, right? Right? Just been rocking. So when things get to this type of point, they might could hash it out. They might could talk about things, and you know what I'm saying? You know, when it's really family, it's like even more personal. You know what I'm saying? So me feeling like, oh, me and my mom, mother's son, we ain't got nothing to talk about, and it's just that. Reading the board, they probably, you know what I'm saying? Let some time pass, they probably could talk it out like, yo, bro, my bad. I don't think I heard nothing yet that can't, I don't think I heard nothing yet that they can't, that they can't bounce back from. You feel me? But yeah, what y'all think, man? If y'all seen the most recent video, man, tell me what y'all think and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to roll something up, talk to y'all. Think I'm getting sick, man. It's, you know what I mean? Hopped out the shower, went right outside to the dispensary, tripping. Yo. Wake up sniffling and shit. But what up, though, man? You see how Reed and the boys, like, they locked in. See this picture? Y'all paying attention? Say what you want, TV. What's good, fam? That's me you talking about. Yeah, what's up, bro? I seen you on my man Twitter's platform and all that. Hope you don't mind me covering this joint, you hear me? But yeah, I'm discussing it like everybody else discussing it, you know what I'm saying? I seen Twitter's joint with you and shit, so I see where you coming from. I seen Reed say something, so it's more or less to the fans and all that. More or less to them to see, like, what they feel like, what they feel about it. Do it look like y'all could, work it out and all that? But yeah, man, I told my nigga Twiz, I said, yo, man, I might need to interview him. Like, let me interview him next after you done running, you know what I'm saying? After you done over there, we could fuck around and do something. You know what I'm saying? I might have seen you away. I might have seen you around the way down that joint, bro. Last time I was, you know what I mean? Last time I was living in Philly, I was off at you in Shelton on Boyer Street and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I might have seen you around. But yeah, man. Like I said, see, we got the real Mark Money in here in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't following and all that already, then tap in. Go to Say What the F You Want TV. SAYWTF You Want TV. And see what he got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? See what he got to talk about, cause like I said, people be having a certain idea, people not knowing them personally, and then somebody come out and kind of give you an idea on what they really like. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, go to the Hood Blogger, man. Watch the interview. Go to homie channel and tap in and see what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's one topic, man. But yeah, bro, I was just showing how y'all was locked in heavy, just like you said. You know what I'm saying? Like this joint right here, I'm like, damn. You know, I already I could just imagine how I feel when you thought somebody was your dog for real, and then I mean, some time go past and it's where it's at now and all that. But it is what it is, man. Brothers fall out. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that was locked in for years fall out sometimes. It's how it's life. You know what I'm saying? But keep doing your thing though, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gotta switch up. We gotta switch up. Um, we gotta switch up from that situation. We gonna switch up from this right here. And we gotta talk about we gotta talk about 50. Yo, 50 and PAPOOSE, man. Like, yo, I don't know what's going on. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't know what's going on, right? So I seen it myself. I ain't gonna act like I ain't see it, but somebody, somebody took the time to make a little funny video, and it got like, you see Pat right there, how he look all old and all that. Like, they got him and they got Clarissa Shields. They made like an AI joint of them two. Pardon me. I don't know if I don't know if 50 liked it, reposted it, but yeah, so it got him and Pat kind of going back and forth. It say, now you see 50 either posted this joint, like, now you see that's assault. You can something from putting your hands on people, and then they just going back and forth, man, posting each other on each other pages. Just go to go to Papoose page, go to 50 Cent page, and you can see kind of what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. I'm like, I'm looking at it like I said, I don't got nothing against Boy. I don't care what he did. I know he wouldn't have put his hands on me or nothing. So me talking about homie, I don't never want y'all to feel like I would mention Ball and have some sideways shit to say. Cuz ain't never mentioned me. You know what I'm saying? It's different if he ever came out and said, yo, this nigga's a chump and everybody associated with him and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really care. I'm just covering it because I get a kick out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's New Year's. It's a whole new year. And it started off with, you know what I'm saying? With 50 and Pat going back and forth, which is crazy because, you know, I ain't hearing you say nothing to, I ain't hearing you say nothing to Fed. Not yet. This was my dog since 14, so imagine for me to do this to him, it had to be a real reason. Yeah, that's kind of was my point of doing this video. That's why I found the pictures and put them up and all that just to show, like, no, like, niggas is really moving around together, like he said. So, you know what I'm saying? It just made your story look like it had some legs to it, that's all. You know what I'm saying? Them pictures, you know what I mean? Them pictures ain't made up or nothing, so yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, yo, roll something up real quick. Wanted to hop on this joint for like an hour. Y'all seen him in the comments. That was the real Mark Money 215. So I mean, I guess you could say expect another interview about I just ask different questions and so it don't seem like homie repeating the same answers and yeah, I mean, D Hood roll up. Yeah, I'm rolling up too, man. Got you boy TV, yo gangster, what up? What up, though? What's up with y'all, man? Like, yo, it's coldish. You know what I mean, coldest outside. Like, I think I went and got sick, man. Like, I be on the move, so I get out the shower, get dressed real quick if I gotta go handle something, and go right outside. Like, not realizing like, yo, that could be an instant get sick joint, but I did that shit twice. Woke up with the sniffles and all that salty. DNA tooth. DNA tooth in this joint. You try to box Reed. Bro, I box anybody for some paper. I ain't got nothing against Bull though. But I box anybody for some paper. Like I'm not the bull. You know what I mean? I told you I done rumbled a boxer for this nigga. So yeah, me, I rumble Reed, whoever. You know what I mean? For a bag, you feel me? Ain't nothing personal, but we could get to it. Like I ain't. That's what I'm saying. I ain't. I'm different. We could definitely. You know what I mean? Hey, hey, DNA tag Reed if you want, man. Tell him yo, Easy Brother said yo, y'all could get a bag real quick. You feel me? Like it ain't got nothing to do with what him and E got going on. I don't care about. You know what I'm saying? Me even covering this ain't nothing personal, but I'm on YouTube now, so it definitely me was something to talk about. But yeah, we good. You mean? What y'all think? What y'all think about what DNA was talking about? What y'all think about? What y'all think, yo? I think it's a good idea, man. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't already. You know what I'm saying? We got the boy DNA in the chat. We got the real Mark Money 215 in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the reeddollaz and the fallout with a longtime brother of his, the real Mark Money 215. We talking about PAPOOSE and 50 Cent going back and forth. You know what I mean? Basically over, over 50 being petty like he always be. You know what I'm saying? Hey DNA, I hope you got that answer, bro. That's real rap. Like we, you know what I'm saying? We'll put it together for some paper. Yeah, man. Yeah, Uncle Murder and Pap had beef back in the day. Uncle Murder is with Fit. Oh, snap. Yeah, damn. I be forgetting. Yo, I be forgetting about Uncle Murder, yo. And it's crazy because everybody tapped into the wrap up, right? Everybody tapped into the wrap up. I didn't. I scrolled right past that joint. Was like, you know what I mean? Scrolled right past that joint. But all right, listen, man. We gonna get back to the main. My main focus was this right here, though, man. Right. And the reason why this was my main focus, cause the difference between me and my mother's other son, right? We move different, right? Like I never move with an entourage. Like I always move with one person. You know what I'm saying? If I was, you know what I mean? Like if I had a right hand, I had one right hand. It wasn't a couple different. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between me and Bull. You know what I mean? Now, which is why I could kind of understand, you know, how shit could get when you finally fall out with your right hand that you thought was your right hand. You know what I'm saying? That shit was 18 minutes. I scrolled past it too. Yeah, it was like Uncle Murder had some mixtapes. Listen, I remember when Uncle Murder had some art mixtapes, right? Right. Hey, so the question on the screen, a song lyric that really resonates with you. It could be something from reeddollaz. If you heard the real Mark Money 215, if you heard this diss track towards reeddollaz, it could be a lyric from that joint that resonated with you about somebody that crossed you or somebody you was close to that y'all ain't on that take time no more, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I used to bang with Uncle Murder. He had some alright mixtapes and shit, all them years ago. Now you only know him for the rap book, so you know he used to have a presence in the streets as far as mixtapes and all that. But yeah, man, it's crazy. So what's up though, man? What's up? The boy Rosenberg, him and the boy, they about to start that little podcast joint back up. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The boy, we ain't even gonna be saying his name, but anytime I gotta reference him, I'm gonna say the boy, or I'm gonna say my mother's other son, like Cole, so y'all know what I'm talking about. C. Miller asked me what block I'm from. I'm gonna tell you the block we can afford to be. Yo, you funny, yo. Hey, yo, that's the boy. Yo, is that some of the bull bars? The bull, that's the bull. Who bars is them? C. Miller, that shit hot. What, you mean who that? Who that? Niggas better shut up. Hmm. Find out. D Hub, brother. I just want to hear Reed versus Mark tracks on wax. Hey, the real Mark Money. If you still in this, John, they want to hear you. They want to hear you and Reed go back and forth on. You mean this for this, John? Even though I grew up in one hood, but that bar was fire. Like for yeah, that's the bull. You funny as hell, gang. No, you funny, dog. Like, and the only reason that John, that only reason I could recognize that John is because I guess he said that in the John, right? Yo, a song lyric that really resonates with you. If y'all look on the thumbnail for the live I did covering the Reading the real Mark Money John, it say used to be my dog, you was in my left. You mean y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know y'all. Can somebody comment the song I'm talking about? Used to be my dog, you was in my left. Finish the lyrics and all that. I mean, but yeah, I put that in the thumbnail. Yeah, I put it in the thumbnail and all that. Like, yo, they said the boy DNA be trolling and all that. DNA, they said you be trolling, bro. If you still in this joint, you slide back through this joint. Y'all see how DNA had posted me when me and my nigga Twiz did that first interview when I had to check some things. You see how the DNA boy kept posting me and all that. You mean? See, he should have just had me come on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Good D Rilla DMX, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when I put that Q&A joint on the screen, that's what popped in my head. Used to be my dog. He was, you mean? What y'all do for New Year's though, man? Who got drunk, man? Who went out for New Year's and had to worry about them checkpoints and all that? Cause I was in the crib. I was in the crib with it watching the most recent episode of Mayors in Kingstown and all that. You know what I mean? For real. But yo, back to the main topic. Yo, ain't it a bad joint when you fall out with somebody? You was like, I know how that feel, right? I know how I feel to think somebody your folks like that. You know what I'm saying? And and find out what I'm talking about. Find out with some clear proof that they don't bang with you for real. Like, you feel me? Like, we don't know that, like, between Reed and the boy Mark Money, it could have been some real. I'm telling you, man, when you rock with somebody that like that, and you that close like that, and shit get bad, like he said, it definitely be for some serious type. You know what I mean? Type. You know what I mean? So really, I could just imagine, man. I could just imagine. You feel me? One thing I could say though, at least it ain't. At least it ain't the type of problems that make you want to do something to somebody. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like, at least, you know, they both online, speaking their piece, saying how they feel, which they entitled to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't hear neither one of them talk about taking it there, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's something positive that you can say about the situation. You know what I mean? That's like when Leak Moss and Trendsetter Shady was having their issues, and you know what I mean, but they know each other, they got some history, so eventually they was able to talk it out, and now they tap back in with each other, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, what's up with battle rap? What's up with battle rap, man? Who know how to get in touch with the boy Byron Blake, man? I see he did a video like 6, 7 days ago that technically I could clear up a little bit of that, John. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't even gotta say too much, you know what I mean? But the boy Byron Blake should holler at me because he got something on his page that's inaccurate. You know what I'm saying? And them inaccuracies is gonna make you look like you don't know what you're talking about, and you know what I mean? Damn, I forgot this was on the stove. I got water on the stove and all that. Yo, yo, you know this young Clarissa, right? Y'all know the young Clarissa Shields be on some like, Clarissa Shields be on some my man type time, right? Got that Pat at 50 kind of, you know, went back and forth real quick. You think Shorty gonna say something? Who think Clarissa Shields gonna say something or make some type of indirect post that might look like she coming at 50, or you know what I'm saying? You think she gonna jump out the window and say something? Stop talking about me or something like, you know what I mean? Something like that. C. Miller, A. I know this off topic, but name a Philly artist you rock with heavy. I could tell you mine's, and I'm from Trenton. Bro, if I go from like, if I'm going from right now, back like 10 years or just back a few years, the top nigga I was banging from the city was Core and Dark Low until, until the situation got a little crazy looking with all the speculation about how Low came home, and the situation with the sitting down with the feds where he said he was kind of, like, on some, he went in there on some cocky type time with him, like, you know what I mean? But still, just all the speculation and all that, I ain't know what to think, man. So I had kind of stopped banging his music and all that. But like I said, I still don't know what to think. The city, ain't like the city jumped out the window like, man, Dark Low a rat or something. So, excuse me. But yeah, like, I don't. That's that's who I was banging with, bro. I was, you know what I mean, putting some low shit on. Was them Jones was hitting, you know what I mean? Nah, Clarissa not gonna say nothing. I don't think. No, Clarissa gonna let Pap handle that. Pap probably told her to fall back and let him deal with 50. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. The hood really. I feel you. I feel you. That's what I was thinking, but I still had to ask. Like, you feel me? Because yo, Shorty just seemed like, I don't know. She seemed like a joint that you could tell something like that too, but then she'll still end up jumping out the window. Like, you know what I mean? But I can see him saying to her to chill, because like 50 played different. Next thing you know, 50 will start grinding her up for a week straight all over his Instagram, and you know what I mean? And then Papa had to be dealing with the mood swings in the crib, you know what I mean? Real right. Okay, yeah, low fire. Right. Right, man, low fire for real, man. I like, Andy and Low be having them V9 beats. Who else he be having? I think he had the boy Ito on a couple Jones, producing a couple Jones. He got some Harry Fraud shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, what's up with Low, man? Ain't nobody see nothing with Dark Low since he came home. It ain't been no music released or nothing. Put a um put a song lyric that really resonate with you in the comment section if you in this joint. I'm rocking out on this joint for an hour. 50 being petty. You know what I mean? Y'all got any song lyrics from this boy? Any Papoose song lyrics that resonate with you? No, no Papoose song lyrics that resonate. So yeah, Pap though he fighting back. He fighting back with Fifth though, right? So if y'all go to Papoose and 50 Cent Instagram, the images they got on IG, I don't think you could put on here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to like blur it out and all that. But if y'all see this image right here, you know, this part of the AI video that was made of him and Clarissa Shields and all that. So he responded by making an AI AI video of 50 dressed like a stripper and all that. Like, you know what I mean? So like that's why I said, he fighting back and all that. And if you could see this thumbnail, just joint I put in the background, it's a the actual caption on 50 Instagram. It say, you see what Pat posted? It say something about he funny and how his girl tougher than him and all that. Like, it's internet crazy, man. 50 crazy, man. One thing I noticed though, right? One thing I noticed about this John. One thing I noticed about this whole situation. 50 responded to PepCon quick, right? But I feel like it took him a day or two to about the Fab situation, right? State props, sun never shine in the ghetto, yeah. It never rain in the hood. Yeah, that was the yeah. That was yo. You know what? Who had the best verse on that joint? Who had the best verse on that joint? Cause who all on that joint? Ain't it just Owen Sparks? I feel like ain't it just Owen Sparks on that joint? For some reason, I feel like that's Owen Sparks on that joint. Nobody else. I'm not remembering nobody else voices on there for some reason. Fucks with Leaf Ward. Leaf Ward be dumping on Beach Free Leaf, yeah. Yeah, he went out. That was a bad joint though. The case he got, I think they read they'll kick it pressure with a stolen wheel and all that, and a strap on him, a joint on him and all that. I'll be in this joint for a little hour, then I'm off ahead. Like these are current events though. This is currently what's going on. When I scroll Twitter or I get on IG, these are the things that I was seeing and all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, if y'all ain't see the real Mark Money interview, then go to my man Twitter's YouTube, the Hood Blogger. Check that joint out. Free Oskino and Young Guns. What you mean free him? Oskino free. You don't see what Oskino up to? Oskino free. Yeah, Oskino free. Like, you mean? Oskino free. Free Oskino and Young Guns. That's who on the track. Young Guns is on that joint, I feel like. I'm gonna have to listen to that joint, man. It's been years since I heard that joint, but when I get off here, I'm definitely gonna put that joint on because for some reason in my head, I just heard Oskino and Sparks. Like, that's it. Hope y'all had a good New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Real right. Hope everybody had a good New Year's. I did. Real right. Like, but yeah, yo, who seen that comment that I pinned from DNA2? Who seen that comment? That's what I've been saying. I respond. Like, I seen that joint. I was like, hold up, man. For a bag, yeah, we could do, yeah, we could, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure me, man, to say the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the real Mark Money 2 and 5 stop through this joint real quick. How I get this joint off the screen, man? Or it's just gonna stay on the whole time, like, there we go. Just another year. I don't even say Happy New Year's. There's more wishing for better and greater years than thus far. Yeah, true. Cuz was saying some real, though I feel him. Richie Boy TV. Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Who was saying some real is? Yeah, no, he was. That's why. Yeah, he was. That's what I'm saying. If everything he's saying was true, then yeah, like it's crazy. then of course the text messages that the text messages from Reed that the boy leaked and all that. If you read the messages, then it do look kind of crazy on boy end. You know what I'm saying? I heard when the boy Mark Money was like something about your RV, that RV or something like he was kind of cooking on that joint though. Y'all ain't listen to the diss track. Y'all ain't listen to the diss track. Man, we all know when the real is talking. If you know, you know. But I agree. Yeah, shaking my head. I heard it. He fried dude. Nah, the diss track up on his channel. Yeah, I don't know if he took it down, made it or made it private or something, but it should be. Yeah, it should be on there. Yeah, he was talking on that joint though. How he sound? Can he rap? Keep it a being. No, yeah, you're right. See, main man sound like how Philly niggas used to sound before niggas start rapping like drill rappers and all that. But that's more like the younger generation down there. The younger generation in the city, like the younger rappers and all that, they more took to the drill type sound, like you know what I'm saying. So Philly got his own little drill sound now, but no, that diss track he dropped, he sound like yeah, he sound like Philly, like you know, man, how Philly used to sound when we rap. Right. Yeah, he got an authentic city flow. Right. That's basically what I'm saying. Wire say that I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. Back in the day, John. Right. Right. And people act like, listen, man. People act like main man could have took it. When it's personal, man. He could have took it to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't know main man personally, but he could have took it. He could have took it to the streets. He did an interview, spoke his piece. You know what I'm saying? You know, he addressed some more stuff on his own platform, and then he dropped this joint. All I really heard from Reed was basically, yo, I mean, you've been on my gap for like 10 years or something like that's, you know what I mean. And if that's the response you got to everything Main Man was saying, then it might look like, you know what I mean, what he was saying was true. Facts, especially over what he's saying. Yeah, cause he sound like cause listen, Main Man sounds dirty, like you know, even to this day, you got you got people around people that got a situation going on that don't even really believe in them, but they just around. You feel me? Main man seemed like he genuinely believed in Reed and was on some like if I could help whatever with whatever, then it's whatever. That's basically what he was saying. He was on that type time with him. I'm trying to get Mark Money on the joint with I'm trying to have him bring his homie on the ball set trip from Cali and get both of them on that joint. He keeps saying it was. I respect it. Yeah. That's gonna be a good joint. I'm going to tune in. Yeah, I'm gonna tap in with him behind the scenes and see how we can figure it out. And it ain't like I'm trying to help expose nobody or nothing, but it's content. And since I'm doing content on this joint, then I ain't got no pics or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna sit here and act like I know niggas personally to the point I can vouch for their character or you know what I mean. So I'm just going off what I'm seeing, what we all seeing. You feel me? But like I said, y'all see that comment pinned that I pinned in the chat. You see that comment? This boy DNA commented. Had to, my answer was like, yeah, if it's a bag, which I put a bag involved or something like on some. Hey yo, let me ask y'all something. Yo, did they get a bag? That whole that Gilly and Wallow joint, that be a bag, right? Or it be like it be a bag involved, or it's for you gonna get some exposure or something like what's the whole thing with that? Yo, do any of y'all remember when Reed was repping Dollar Day Entertainment? I mean, he still do, but do y'all really remember back when it was really a thing like that? What you be trying to box do for it though? For a bag, of course, but what the motherfuckers be chatting? I mean, yeah, I mean that was. Listen, the comment was left field, but I know people is doing shit like that for a bag on some. They don't really got no problem with the person, but it's just like yo, they both agree. I'm just saying I'm sturdy enough to where if main man was with it, we could, what I'm saying? It's a bag. Like, what? I think just exposure until you make become a fan favorite. Oh yeah, no, that's corny. So y'all saying the boy Stiz, didn't he bring somebody baby mom out and buy their kids Christmas and all that? So all that was for the attention or for the exposure? No, it was a bag behind that. But it had to be a bag behind that. I don't, what I'm saying? Like when Meatball did it, like then Meatball win like two of them Jones, both of her fights, and you know what I mean? The boy Molly Cobain, he did one. Like it had to be a bag in that Jones. I feel like it's a bag involved. They be having the boy Darius, the boy from the skits on IG and all that. 10 more minutes, I'm out this joint. What y'all got going on for the rest of the night? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That comment was left. Yeah, I ain't tripping though. I wasn't tripping though. Like, you know what I'm saying? See Smiller, yeah, but these names you name it, people know them, so yeah, they get a little bag. Not the nobodies. Yeah, well, I need a bag. Like, it would have had to be, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna go out my way and take time out my life to you know, can't exploit me for entertainment and nothing, dog. It's like, yo, why not add a little bag to it? Like, it make more sense. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like you talking about young boys. You know what I mean? You talking about grown men and all that. Niggas got kids and what I look like taking my time out to go rumble on a big platform for no type of paper. But no, I see what you're saying though. That's like them reality TV shows and all that. Like it be looking like people go in there and get a bag, but they really just get some exposure and all that for real. Who y'all got, man? Who y'all got, man? 50 Cent a Pat. If it really go down, if it really go down, yo, is Mike Knox still riding around? Is Mike Knox still moving around with 50 in them? Cause you seen how they did gunplay allegedly. You see, you know what I'm saying? Even though gunplay carried it though, cause he could have ran, but I'm just saying, y'all see how them G Unit niggas carried it when they seen gunplay and all that. You feel me? Like if it was to go there, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got Pat. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. He put the ball down before he was really training with Shorty and all that. So what y'all, so what y'all think? What y'all think now? Now that he been training with Buddy, 50 come from a boxing background. So who y'all got, man? Remember Floyd and 50 used to be training together and all that when it was G Unit and the money team and all that. Who y'all got, man? 50 Cent or Pat? Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Who y'all got? Go check out last year's fight. Darius fought one of the guys from my town. He didn't get no bag. DK probably did. Oh, for real? I mean, so what type of exposure did they get though? Like all that gotta be worth it. Like niggas went down there and got 1,000 followers. Like, well, and yeah, DK knocked them out, but Neff wasn't representing this trend. Don't give it up like that. I mean, everybody take a L, bro. You gotta look at it like this. He represented y'all because he rumbled and all that. You know what I'm saying? He could have agreed to that shit, got there and got cold feet and started. You know what I mean? Pat gonna hold his own. Heart 50% of the fight. Real rap. I got 50 over Pat. Yeah. I mean, when Shorty be training and preparing for a fight, I'm pretty sure he involved in that. So that's naturally a workout for him. Is 50-50 training? 50 still, you know what I mean, staying in shape and all that? Who y'all got, man? 50 a Pat, man. Who y'all got? If they, you know what I mean? If they end up in a situation where they see each other face to face, who you think gonna be the one to set it off? Because you already know this ain't gonna be the end of it. You already know. Y'all know 50 Petty, so you already know sometime tomorrow, expect to post some 50 Cent that got something to do with this ball or something to do with Shorty. Like, it's either he gonna post him or he gonna post a John tomorrow in some type of way, shape, or form. Like, that'd be a good joint. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, 50 had to come down and wait because you gotta at least be what? I don't think, you know what I'm saying? They definitely would have to, because as far as weight class, 50 would definitely be heavier than him, I think. Unless they do it on some like, well, we don't care about the weight difference. We try to get it. I know size don't matter in fights, but weight does in boxing, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah, my man a professional boxer, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end up getting him on the platform and all that. If y'all got Instagram, go follow Fearless Philadelphia Hero. That's my man Nitty and all that. Go on IG and follow Fearless Philadelphia Hero. Mm. Watch some of his reels and all that. Yeah, I mean, he came home, got back to training and all that on the boxing tip. He been, yeah, he been giving back to the community and all that, you know. So we definitely go support that. But yeah, man, a couple more minutes, man. I'm out this joint, man. But this what brought us here. This what brought us here and all that, man. I think it's probably over. I don't know. Like I said, behind the scenes, I'm gonna talk to the boy, um, the real Mark Money. I'm gonna talk to him and see, you know, if he want to jump on this platform just to talk about anything else. You know what I'm saying? That he might have left out or that wasn't asked, or you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I appreciate y'all stopping through this, John. Though, yeah, man, definitely. Like to get off of here, hop in the water. You know what I'm saying? Relax for the night, man. Yo, who watch Mayors of Kingstown? Yo, it's a show, Mayors of Kingstown. Yo, if y'all ain't onto that show, yo, I'm telling you, I'm putting y'all on to something. Mayors of Kingstown, start from season one and go ahead. And, you know what I mean? Let's keep it honorable TV. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications and all that. Watch some of my shorts. Go back, watch some of the lives. Watch a few of the videos that's on the channel already. Go through the community section and scroll through some of the posts that's posted. And yeah, keep rocking with this John. But yeah, man, I'm about to be up out of here. It's about time to slide off this John. You know what I mean? Try to come on this John for like an hour, a good hour exactly. I appreciate y'all though, man. Definitely appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm out this John.